What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The Mandalorian is back. It's been 86 years.
86 years.
It feels like it's been forever.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited to have The Mandalorian back. Season 3, Episode 1. Coming off of one of my favorite, most epic episodes of TV ever. Luke was amazing. The farewell with Grogu and Din was so emotional. Real quick tangent, just gonna say this now, gonna get it over with. I'm not gonna talk about it again after this. I'm still a little salty. The idea that season 2 ends with them saying farewell, and then season 3 is gonna start with them together. The idea that they jam those, if you haven't seen Book of Boba Fett, you should go check it out.
You apparently have to, because
just the fact that they used the Book of Boba Fett to reunite Grogu and Din, I'm bummed out about it, because that ending of season 2 was so emotional and it was so good, and I was hoping that we'd get more of that journey in the Mandalorian show, not the Book of Boba Fett show.
Yeah.
That said, it doesn't at all diminish my excitement for this season. This is still easily my #1 favorite Star Wars show, and I've seen all of them. We didn't react to Andor. Still don't think it's better than Mandalorian for me personally. It's close, but it's not on that level for me. But I'm so excited for this season. I feel like there's going to be a lot to play out here.
Yes.
Obviously, I know you're excited to see Grogu.
I want to see the baby.
As you're wearing your Grogu hoodie.
Yes, the baby.
Obviously.
The 50-something-year-old baby.
Yeah, for sure. And some of the other things that went down at the end of the season 2, Din's got the Darksaber, again, something that we saw him wielding in the Book of Boba Fett, which, whatever. And Din needs to get some redemption because he took his helmet off and he's still living by the old way. This is the way. And he needs to go to Mandalore. I am so excited to go to Mandalore in live action to see how they do this.
Yeah.
Seen it in a couple of the animated shows, and getting more Mandalorian. Hello. Yes, please. Because every time we've gotten to see a bunch of them in action, it's been so cool. And obviously we're going to get more of that, which is really exciting. And I want to see this journey.
You want to see the baby?
I definitely want to see the baby. I'm excited for this journey to go back to Mandalore and see what exactly is going to play out, because this isn't something like wielding the Darksaber means that he's the Mandalore. He is in charge. He's the boss. And obviously it's something that Bo-Katan wants. And I'm wondering how that situation is going to play out, because they laid it out that she needs to win it in combat in order to, she can't take it as a gift, even though she took it as a gift back in the day with Sabine. But it's one of those things where it's a really fascinating story, because Moff Gideon has kind of planted that seed into their heads that they're rivals. Even though I really hope they could come together, and seeing where Moff Gideon goes, he is currently a prisoner. He got taken in by the New Republic. So wherever his story goes, I'm curious. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm really fascinated to see how it plays out. What is going to go down with the cloning? I talked about this during season 2. They are 100% going to find a way to bridge and connect the sequel trilogy. It's going to happen. I think there's going to be, like, it feels like we saw something Snoke related in the cloning tanks. I think we're going to see something with Snoke. I wouldn't be surprised at all about it. Hopefully we get more Order 66, as painful as it is to see all of that play out. We got to see who saved the baby. Who got Grogu out of the temple during Order 66 while Anakin was just slaughtering people. There's not a long list of people who could be there to save him. So that's another thing that I can't wait to see how that plays out, and who they pick and what story they're going to develop, and just the whole Grogu, Jedi, Mando thing. He has the potential to be the second ever Mandalorian Jedi, which I think would be so fucking awesome. Watching him run around with that armor on and a lightsaber, like, that'd be so cool. I think it'd be so much fun to see that playing out. And yeah, I'm just obviously very excited, because this is my favorite Star Wars show. I think it might be one of my favorite things that Disney has done in terms of Star Wars. It might be at the top of the list with Rogue One. But
dang.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I wish it didn't take so long to get to season 3, but we're here. And I can't wait to see more Pedro Pascal, because we're obviously watching him in The Last of Us. Dude is double dipping.
Honestly, he's killing it.
Killing it.
Yeah, and
Killing
the baby
it.
in some chainmail. Come on, man.
It's adorable.
Oh, so cute.
So cute.
As you know, I'm just a casual fan, so he's all of that, and I'm all the yay.
Yeah,
so.
I take it very seriously, which is why I'm still salty about what went down. But again, that's in the past. We are now moving forward. And again, if you haven't seen Book of Boba Fett, you should go watch at least the last 3 episodes to get caught up before you start. But regardless, I hope that you get some kind of recap and some kind of explanation, and hopefully we get more time with Luke too, because I thought all the Luke stuff has been pretty good. I don't want them to go overboard with it, because it's hard with the deep fake. Like when there's too much deep fake on screen, you could tell, but like using it in doses,
takes you out. Yeah,
using it in doses, it looks really good, but the technology continues to get better and better, so we'll see what kind of cameos we get. I can't wait to go check out Mandalore and see what Din's gonna do there and how the whole Mandalorian storyline is gonna play out in his redemption with the Mandalorians. I think it's gonna be fantastic. So, you ready to check it out?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's dope. Forged in fire.
Is it a tiny little baby Mando helmet? Oh, it's not. Ooh. It's real pretty, though.
Awesome.
Is this the pre stuff?
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore,
And the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
and the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
That's dope.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
From this moment on, I shall never.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Dude.
You know, some places have earthquakes, other places have this. Jesus.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Oh, is it gonna be messy? Oh, gross.
That's a cool shot. Oh!
Oh! Reminds me of Guardians. I'm gonna go inside. No, Drex. Ugh. Oh. It's like a big old crocodile.
Yeah.
Gross.
Armor is badass. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Ooh, this is intense, dude. Oh. Got him.
Ugh, body parts everywhere. Gross.
Din to the rescue.
So, this was not...
I thought it totally was a flashback. It's
Okay.
not a flashback. I love the music.
Me too. I missed it. Hey, buddy! How's it going, guy? See, now whenever I think of Finnan, it's Grogu. Our cat Finnan. Finnan is Grogu. Oh my god. He doesn't look a day over 50.
You have removed your helmet. What's worse, did so of your own free will. You are no longer Mandalorian.
I know, we already went through this.
The creed teaches us of redemption.
Redemption is no longer possible since the destruction of our homeworld.
But what if the minds of Mandalore still exist?
All was destroyed in the Purge.
Is this inscription not Mandalorian?
He's so cute. Stop. Don't you tell that baby now.
Where did you come upon this?
Jawas. They came upon it by trade from a traveler claimed to have visited the surface of Mandalore.
And this relic only proves that Mandalore's entire surface has been crystallized by fusion rays.
Perhaps it is not poisoned.
I love that he has the armor on.
If I visit the planet and I can bring you proof that I have bathed in the living waters beneath the mines of Mandalore, then by creed, the decree of exile will be lifted and I would be redeemed.
Look at these
I mean, how do you say no?
eyes.
How do you say no other than right there? This is the way. I can't wait for the day that Grogu says something like,
Oh my god, he's just so damn cute. I just can't.
and that's why they reunited them so quickly. Because of you.
Yes, because of the casual fan
It's all your
needs to see a
faults.
baby Grogu. Stop. I think he's hungry.
Isn't he always hungry?
Yes. He needs a cookie, an egg perhaps, a frog egg even. Looks sad.
That's a pretty dope shot, though.
What are those? Oh my god, he pops up just like Finn.
Like, Dad, I'm scared. I want to cuddle.
Welcome to Navarro, independent trade anchor and outer rim hyperlane port. Please state the purpose of your visit.
Here to meet an old friend.
Welcome to the port of Navarro, gem of the outer rim.
Gem of the Outer Rim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Magistrate Karga.
High Magistrate Karga to you. Come, let's catch up on old times.
Of course he's playing the chair.
We've got a construction boom going on in the city. The Belters are mining the asteroid fields at the edge of the system. There's a lot of money to be made on Navarro.
I can see.
You and the little one, you can settle down, you can hang up your blaster, live off the fat of the land.
Grogu. His name is Grogu.
If you say so.
He's like, who cares? That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, and he's using the force to spin himself.
Oh, I'm confused. I thought you had completed your mission, but you're still running around here with the same little critter.
It's complicated.
Yep. Kids are complicated.
I removed my helmet and now I'm an apostate.
Don't. Grogu?
Where you're from,
Naughty little
they
kid.
can't apostate, but here,
I'm glad to be
you'd
eating that.
landed gentry.
There's someone here to see you.
It can wait.
Parents in the courtyard.
Grief, Karga, my old friend. Come, join us for a drink.
Let's continue this conversation back at my office. This is a school.
Well, that explains why she wouldn't let me inside. We drink here.
That is a school now.
I say it's still a bar.
There's kids in there.
Is there a problem here, Magistrate?
Is there a problem here?
Not if you serve me a drink.
Not in my school.
You hear that, boys? His school.
This isn't complicated, fellas.
You paid us for murder and mayhem inside these doors. Sounds like you went soft.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Think so? Try me. Navarro is no longer friendly to pirates. Now get out of here.
Got him. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude.
Sure you want to let him go?
You'll let it be known that Navarro is respectable now and not to be trifled with.
Or the other way around.
I need a marshal.
What about Marshal Dune?
After she brought in Moff Gideon, she was recruited by Special Forces.
What came of Gideon?
He was sent off to a New Republic war tribunal. What do you say? You'd make a very fine lawman.
I can't serve as your marshal. I have something pressing to attend to.
I didn't know you were here on business. What can we provide?
I need him back.
IG-11 was destroyed on the lava river. This is just a statue.
I need a droid I can trust to help me explore Mandalore, and he's that droid.
We've got plenty of droids around here. We'll find you one, I guarantee you.
Let me give it a shot.
That seems like a really complicated
God.
task. Just the idea that you gotta take this droid, get it back together after it self-destructed itself. Good luck.
He's hooked up to power. Let's see if we can wake him up.
Hot wire the
I was gonna
droid.
say hot wire.
Work your magic, Grogu. Oh.
Yeah, he's working. He's working.
There you go.
I mean, how functional is he gonna be? Like, IG-11 has no body.
As a fleet terminated.
Like friggin' Terminator. Shit. Bad idea.
Shoot it!
Okay.
Well.
Now that's using your head.
Hey-oh, dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Yes. I mean, he's a dad now. I mean, makes sense.
Yes, that he is.
What do you want?
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Babu Freak!
What's up, buddy?
It's a bunch of Babu Freaks.
I love them.
Mando, he said he can't fix it.
That's no good. I need this.
Oh my god, look at I didn't realize the size.
He says the memory circuit is shot.
Well, put in a new one.
Don't make new one. Very hard to find. Find your droid. This one.
My god.
This one, Poodoo.
Do you remember Babu Freak from the Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, I do.
What if I find you the part?
Okay, now then, no problem. We take.
No, Grogu.
Oh!
Oh, he went to give him huggies.
I think he wants to eat him.
He said, no squeeze, no squeeze.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
No, Grogu.
I love it.
Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy, because you never know where you might be headed next. This here is your hyperspace map. You determine your range by looking at your fuel gauge, and this is your enemy proximity warning indicator.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Avast, Mandalorian. You can't just sneak away after cutting down 4 of my brothers in cold blood.
I love the makeup, the mask. Oh, it's awesome. I like how he snuck under his belt. Safety first.
We're gonna fly into an asteroid field.
I mean, with the whole Grogu and the squeals and the hugging, it's like they definitely know how to please a crowd.
I mean, again, that's why they didn't separate them from the Mando episodes. Damn, how many are there?
A bunch. Is he laughing right now?
It's like a roller coaster.
Faster, Daddy, faster.
I mean, can't you just use the Force and destroy all of them? Come on, Grogu, you're powerful.
Wow. Ooh.
I mean, this ship is great for combat. It's so agile and fast and sneaky. Oh shit.
Dink Ferric. They have a target lock on us.
Stop where you are, Mandalorian.
Oh.
I have no
It's Davy
quarrel with you,
Jones.
Gorian Shard.
What a kind sentiment.
Oh, he's awesome looking.
Destroyed 4 of my fighters. Surrender your ship and I'll spare your life.
Never trust a pirate.
Yeah,
shit.
buddy. Look at that nitrous.
Those were some very interesting aliens.
I loved it. The makeup and the costumes, fantastic.
It's another planet in the Mandalorian system, and that is a Mandalorian castle.
Cool.
Ooh.
This is cool.
Bo-Katan, it is Din Djarin.
Hi, Bo.
I'm here to join you.
There's nothing left to join.
What of your plans to retake Mandalore?
When I returned without the Darksaber, my forces melted away,
Where is the stolen fleet?
making their way through the galaxy as mercenaries. Do you still have the saber?
I do.
Then you lead them. Wave that thing around, and they'll do whatever you say.
So you gave up your designs to retake Mandalore?
Your cult gave up on Mandalore long before the Purge. Where were you then? The children of the Watch and all the factions that came before, fractured and shattered our people. Go home. There's nothing left.
I am going to Mandalore, so that I may bathe in the living waters and be forgiven for my transgressions.
You are a fool.
Cool.
There's nothing magic about the mines of Mandalore. They supplied Beskar ore to our ancestors, and the rest is superstition. That planet has been ravaged, plundered, and poisoned.
You said that the curse was a lie. Make up your mind.
If you want to go to the mines, be my guest. They're beneath the Civic Center in the city of Sundari.
Thank you. And I will find out if the planet is really poisoned.
Goodbye, Din Djarin.
I'm sure we will see you again. Damn, she lost everyone. That was a shorty.
It was very short.
I thought it was I mean, for what it was for the premiere, it was okay. It felt semi-uneventful to an extent.
Yeah.
But they're setting the stage for what we're about to go do.
Right.
And I mean, they didn't give us hardly any recap or anything about what Grogu and Din were doing in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that
They
kind
didn't-
of felt a little incomplete for me, even just, as the casual fan.
It's just if you start binging, I said I wasn't going to talk about this, didn't I? But like if you're binging The Mandalorian and you're just like powering through it to watch and you go from chapter 16 to chapter 17, it's like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, having them together, it's obvious why. They're adorable together. He's funny. I mean, just all the cooing and the looks and the eyes. Just everything about Grogu is just cha-ching.
Wanted to squeeze this little friend.
Yeah. They did mention Cara Dune, which I thought was kind of interesting. She's off away. Obviously, she's not going to be on the show for a while. I think Disney put out a statement recently about the character and what's going to happen, but I didn't see it. And then we got a small mention of Moff Gideon, who's going to be standing trial, it sounds like. So that was cool. Those were cool. I wonder if those just subtle mentions mean we're not going to really get anything else with them for a minute, because obviously Din has his mission, and this show has always been very like episodic with its quests. Every episode has been like a quest,
right?
And this essentially has set up the next quest because he has to go find a part, but he's also going to go to Mandalore. And I was hoping we'd get to Mandalore right away, to be honest. But hopefully next episode we'll show up there and we'll see what it's all about and how things are looking. And I didn't expect to see Bo-Katan right away. That was kind of cool. She seems a little down and out right now.
Yeah, when your whole team leaves, yeah, probably.
And it's all because why can't they just fight? Because Din doesn't want this. This isn't, like, he doesn't want the saber. He doesn't want to lead. He doesn't want to be the one taking over Mandalore and being in charge. Like, why can't they just fight and have him lose? And then he could just give it to her. Like, he doesn't...
Does he have to die in order to be considered
he just has to yield. Because Moff Gideon had to... He yielded to Din, and that's how he got it.
Got it.
But it's like... Din doesn't have to tell her that he's throwing the fight, but he could just throw the fight, and Bo could be the leader of Mandalore, and she could get all her people back. And
if she doesn't accidentally kill him during the process.
Yeah, I mean, you yield before you die is the idea, but
what if you just like?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those situations where I'm curious to see if Din does end up embracing this role, if he does get comfortable yielding, because we saw in another thing in Book of Boba Fett. He was having trouble yielding it. It was heavy. He had to get used to it and embrace it. And I wonder if he's going to start embracing it and maybe realize how big of a role and important this is for the Mandalorians. And like that opening scene totally felt like a flashback. I don't know why it felt that way.
Yeah.
And then just Din and Grogu show up and they save the day. I thought that was pretty. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That was a pretty insane fight scene with that giant gator turtle looking, because it had a shell, it looked like too. Mm-hmm. Like that thing looked intense.
It looked like a cross between like a crocodile and a dinosaur.
Yeah, that thing was intense as hell. So we're heading to Mandalore. I'm excited to see that. We got a little bit of action. Again, it felt like just the start of where we're going. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen on Mandalore. Like, are there going to be other Mandalorian there? Is it completely desolate and just gone and like we've been told, just being destroyed? And again, I want to see Din take this role on, even though he doesn't want it.
Right.
But there's a lot to still play out with everything else that's going on in the galaxy with the cloning stuff, and obviously more Mandalorians. Let's bring them in. Let's get this going. Obviously the Moff Gideon stuff. Grogu using the Force was pretty cool. Like, even though he's using it to get snacks.
And push the chair.
And push the chair around. That's pretty funny.
I love that.
I'm also quite curious to see where his journey goes. Is he, like, obviously Din's teaching him the way of the Mandalorian, and he's trying to show him things and try to educate him on things.
Right.
Is he going to have other opportunity to develop as a Jedi and be a Mandalorian? I think that would be super dope.
I need to see him in a helmet.
That would
be...
be...
tiny baby helmet.
How adorable would that be?
Oh my god.
You guys want to sell some merch? You want to sell some merchandise? Get a entire Grogu outfit. Yes. Whole Beskar Mando uniform. And let's just watch that shit just fly off the racks.
Do you think that he folds his ears down, or they make space for the ears?
The ears have to stick out.
They have to.
100%.
Right? Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. I don't think there's any question about that.
Tangent.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm fascinated to see where this goes. I wish this episode was a little longer. I wish it had a little bit more. But again, it's the first episode. And I think part of the thing is, like, it's been over 2 years since The Mandalorian's aired. And I just think we're all excited. I think we all just want more. And I think this season's going to provide a lot of really cool shit. And there's a lot of potential for other characters to be involved and to expand this universe, and then I assume it's going to kind of skyrocket us into the Ahsoka show at some point. So who knows who else we see? Who knows what other journeys we go on? But I mean, I thought it was a fine start.
Me too.
Any other thoughts? No. All right, y'all. Leave your comments. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. May the force be with you. Bye.